We are about 25 hours away from the IPL 2023 final between the Gujarat Titans and Chennai Super Kings at the Narendra Modi Stadium. It is expected to be a titanic tussle between Gujarat and Chennai. MS Dhoni versus Hardik Pandya. Who is going to be the best of them? Remember, if Chennai Super Kings win, MS Dhoni seals his legacy as the greatest with the 5th IPL title, level with the Mumbai Indians. If Gujarat Titans win, then they join Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings as the only other teams to have won back-to-back titles. It is in this context that this particular individual has a massive role to play. Shubman Gill. The Prince is currently showing the world that he truly can be the emperor at this point in time because his performances in the IPL 2023 and his consistency has put him on the cusp of breaking several records. Look at the match that he played against the Mumbai Indians. Just 9 dot balls. Even Hardik Pandya mentioned that it looked as if he was not rushed. He was just playing in his natural zone. And if he can bring out his absolute best, then opponents be very, very afraid because Shubman Gill is on the cusp of breaking several records. Now, hark back to the last time one batter had a record-breaking season. What happened? We all thought that his records might not be broken. But in this video, I am going to tell you what are the records that Shubman Gill can create or potentially break when it comes to this match. The first major obvious landmark. Will he? Can he? For 7 years now, Virat Kohli's landmark of 973 runs in a single season of the IPL, we felt that perhaps it might never be broken. But now, here is Shubman Gill, 851 runs, 122 more to break it, 123 to ensure that he is in an immortal league. Can he do it? Because remember, finals in the IPL, it's a very, very rare thing indeed. Not many have managed to do it in the past. So, if you have to look at it, Shubman Gill 123 runs more, breaking the Kings record. Remember, even in 2016, Virat Kohli had an absolutely fabulous year. It was the zenith of his batting. 973 runs plus all formats. He was the genius. What is the similar thing about Shubman Gill and Virat Kohli this time around? Shubman Gill is enjoying the best period that is there when it comes to his batting in all formats. After scoring that century against the Mumbai Indians, he now has 8 centuries just in the first half of 2023 itself. That is staggering, and considering the fact that he is going to play at the Narendra Modi Stadium, a venue where he's got 2 IPL 100s, he's got a Test 100, he's got a T20I 100, it really makes for some staggering reading. 123 runs away from breaking the Kings record. Can he do it? It might be possible. But if he does it, he will equal yet another record, which is this one also. What has been the highest number of sixes hit by an Indian in the history of IPL? 38 sixes. And who hit that? You guessed it, the king. Virat Kohli, 38 sixes in 2016. That year he could do no wrong. Of course, there are other overseas stars who have hit more sixes. Chris Gayle has hit 59 sixes in one season. You saw even Andre Russell hit over 40 sixes. AB de Villiers has also done that on a consistent basis. But Shubman Gill, if he hits 6 more sixes, then he will have broken the Kings record, and also he will be the only Indian who has hit close to 40 sixes in one season of the IPL. Now, that is one more motivation that is, and looking at his 6 hitting capabilities, I mean, every match where he's hit a century, his 6 hitting has been magnificent. Against Mumbai, he got 10 sixes. Against RCB, he got 8 sixes. What stops him from getting 6 more sixes in a final? That is the talent Shubman Gill possesses. And if he can hit a century, 4 tons, currently he is on 3 tons in the last 4 matches. he can equal Virat Kohli and Joss Butler. Remember, Kohli did it in 2016, Butler did it in 2022. It was on that basis that Rajasthan Royals made it to the finals, but unfortunately Butler could not get going in the final, so that is why they lost it. Shubman Gill, on the other hand, if he hits a century, he joins this elite list in a big, big way. Century in a final, I have often said that it is very, very difficult, right? Because if you want to look at from the Indian perspective, Ridhiman Saha hit 115 in 2014 against Kolkata Knight Riders. That was the century that he hit, but still his team lost because KKR played some inspired cricket. What about Shubman Gill? Can he join Ridhiman Saha and equal Joss Butler and Virat Kohli's record? 4 tons, if that happens, 4 tons in 5 games. It is truly a jaw-dropping feat of excellence by this youngster. So these are the records that Shubman Gill can create or break. He needs 6 more sixes to get to 39 sixes, break the mark of 38 set by Virat Kohli. 1 more century, he will equal Kohli and Butler. If he hits a century in the final, he joins Ridhiman Saha. But if he scores 123 more runs, then he has actually surpassed the king. The king actually took 8 to 9 years to get to that mark. Now Shubman Gill, in just his 5th year of IPL, he can do wonders. And remember, already he has trumped the king in one major aspect when it comes to centuries. Because Kohli, when he hit his first 3 centuries, RCB actually lost 1 game, and that first game was against the Gujarat Lions. Here, all the 3 centuries that he hit, SRH, you may say against RCB and also against Mumbai Indians, every single time he's hit a century, GT have won. So in a way, he's making a big, big statement. Already, if he scores 13 more runs, he would have surpassed Joss Butler and become the 2nd highest run getter in a season. That itself is testament to Shubman Gill, the genius that is there. At the Narendra Modi Stadium, he will make an impact. If he doesn't make an impact, then Gujarat Titans have a fairly tall task, because Chennai Super Kings, they are a team that are actually gunning for a 5-star finish. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well.